Welcome to Back Care Month at Experiential Anatomy. I'm Lizzie Lasater, and joining us is Judith Hansen Lasater. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Lizzie.
Before we jump into our question, this is the website, experientialanatomy.yoga. Give us your email here and stay tuned for more videos like this and our new Back Care webinar course that's launching really soon. The question of the day, Mama. Many yoga teachers instruct to tuck the tailbone in backbends. It's a really common cue, but you teach exactly the opposite. So what is your philosophy of the tailbone?
Well, it's not actually the tailbone that we're tucking because the tailbone is a solid bone. Mm-hmm. What tucking your tailbone creates in someone's back is flexion. And you can do it right now. If you bring your tailbone toward your pubic bone, you're going to round your lower back. Everyone can feel that. Problem. When you're doing a back bend, you're in extension.
Which is the opposite. Remind us, flexion and extension.
So flexion is the tailbone going toward the pubic bone. Do it with me. Mm-hmm. Extension is the tailbone moving away. And that back bends your back. Yes?
Yes.
So my question is, if you're doing a back bend, why are you trying to undo it at the same time? Give yourself to the back bend. If you're back bending, back bending. Mm-hmm. It's very Buddhist thought. If it's hot, be a hot Buddha. If it's cold, be a cold Buddha. If you're eating, eat. If you're not eating, don't eat. Be with what's happening. And the body wants to extend the facet joints, which we'll talk about how it works in the lower back, is when you back bend, all the vertebrae do a certain thing, and flexion is the opposite of that. Mm-hmm. So I want you to let the body back bend. Where I will amend that is when I talk about this in the course, is that we're back bending too much from the lumbar, lower lumbar, not the upper lumbar. And that's what I want people to do, is move the arch up a little bit, but not to impede it.
So what I think is so interesting, which I've been learning from you and Mary Richards, our co-conspirator in experiential anatomy, is that the actual structure of each vertebra actually tells us which types of movement that vertebra wants to move. That totally blew my mind as a designer.
Yes. So all we have to do is listen more and think less when we do back bends.
Okay, final question.
Lumbar spine is smarter than you. Think about it. You grew up for many years back bending in normal life and in gymnastics and other things, and you never thought about tucking the tailbone, and everything was fine. And suddenly we have an intellectual idea which seems like it makes sense, but it's not what the body wants to do. And what I want to do in my teaching, in this course, in the world, grabbing passersby and teaching them, trust your body more. Let it do what it does.
Yeah.
Don't get in the way of it. And that's what we're going to explore in our course.
I love that, Mom. I want to see a bumper sticker that says your lumbar spine is smarter than you. All right. I'm looking forward. I'm so excited. Last closing question. What about someone who's watching this video who teaches to tuck the tailbone because they learned that we need to engage the core muscles, that's going to protect our lower back and back bends? I've heard that a lot in yoga.
It's just not what happens. And when you tuck the tailbone and you try to engage the core muscles, do that right now. Mm-hmm. Now try to breathe. Breathing is a pretty good thing to do on a regular basis. I'm going to teach you how, when you stand with the normal curves, you let the lumbar have its own intelligence. Your abdominal muscles, especially your obliques, naturally stabilize the trunk. This is all a great plan. Get out of the way. Give the horse its head so it goes back to the barn.
The horse knows the way back to the barn.
The body knows the way to move, stand, and be. Trust it.
All right. So here's the website one more time, experientialanatomy.yoga. Mom, where can we find you on the internet?
Judith.yoga.
And I'm LizzieLassiter.com and on Facebook and Instagram. Big namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.